All right, all right, all right, all right. This is Roach and MGTOW Soldier in the house once again. All right, what do I talk about? I've already seen this tweet too many times. Why men are not getting married and men are not going into relationships. Well, I know the reason why. To you simple men that don't know the reason why, I'm going to give you the reason. Okay, men are not getting married because there's no benefits for it for us. It's all for women. It's a contract. Contract you sign saying that you're going to give everything that you have to this other person, which is bullshit. That's why men are opting out of marriage. Now, relationships are almost the same. It's almost the same. The only difference is that you don't owe her anything. There's no paper sign there. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing about it is it does benefit women being in a relationship too, because all she's got to do is call that cop card, and guess what? You're going to jail for domestic violence or whatever it is. But there's a lot of reasons why men are not getting married right now. One of them is it's a contract, like I said. The other reason is that there's no benefits in it for men. Men are not getting anything out of it. I mean, what are you getting out of it? A piece of pussy? I mean, come on, a piece of pussy. You can get that without a contract. Signing everything off. You can get that anywhere. Right now, back in the '90s, statistically saying, statistics say that 23% of women wanted to get married and settle down or whatever. Now it's 56% in today's age. Well, you want to know why it's 56%? Because it's all in their fucking favor. Of course they want to get married. You don't bow down to my pussy? Guess what? I take it for everything you fucking got. Fuck that shit. Yeah, fuck that. Not this guy. But a younger man, if you're smart, you won't fall for the same fucking shit. Oh, I got a girlfriend. She's great. Yeah, I bet she is great. Wait till you put that big fucking rock on her finger and say, oh, will you marry me? And we're going to see how great she is then. We're going to see just how great she really is. 3 or 4 years may go down the road. Guess what? She don't like you no more. She's wanting Chad or Tyrone instead. Guess what? You're out of the picture. Guess what? That house you bought, them cars that you bought, they're not yours no more. They're not. They're not yours. They're hers. And she can take them too, legally. Fucking fire safe fucking cigarettes. You want to smoke the goddamn thing, not fucking light it every 10 fucking minutes, every 10 fucking seconds. Damn, man. This world's all fucked up right now, man. In 2020, it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse and worse. I watched this video last week. This one guy, he was right, man. Everything's starting to change language-wise. You're better off just keeping your mouth closed, for that fact of the matter. You're better off not saying anything at all. This one chick, she had a fucking microphone fucking head. The fucking afro microphone head. I call it a microphone head because that's what it looks like. It looks like a fucking microphone. The top of a fucking microphone. This chick, she was salty looking, man. This guy told it like it was. It's like, hey, look, we keep on doing this. Pretty soon we're not going to be able to talk at all. Pretty soon it's going to be like telepathy or something. Or not even telepathy. You're not going to be able to talk at all. There's going to be no freedom of speech. It can be nothing. They mean nothing. This chick's like, yeah, you see the look on her fucking face. No, we just want certain words that that should be for respectful. You shouldn't say. Well, technically, we already do say the things we shouldn't say, for respect wise. I'm not saying to be a complete asshole and call a person a fucking dipshit or a moron or a dumbass, which they probably 9 times are. They are. But this chick looked like her looks could kill this guy to have ashes in the bottom of his fucking shoes. And this guy was telling the truth. He was like, yeah, pretty soon it's going to come to the point where you're always right, but yet, what if the shoe was on the other foot and I told you couldn't say these certain things? Would you actually say no to it? Well, no. Yeah, you would. You would say no to it. Say you can't call someone a motherfucker, okay? Say that I say that you can't say that to the other person. Is that going to change the way or the fact of anything? No, it's not going to change anything because if this person's going to call me a motherfucker, I'm going to call a motherfucker right back. Doesn't matter. It loses all fucking composure right there. It doesn't fucking matter what you say to somebody. It doesn't matter at all. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that, gentlemen. I just had a little bit of a nuisance that's bugging the shit on me, so I had to get rid of it or whatever. But anyway, it's like I said, it loses all meaning. If someone says, you can't say the word motherfucker, which I'm substituting it for another word that you shouldn't be saying anyway because it's disrespectful and it's rude. But if you call someone a motherfucker, okay, and this person says, I can't say that because it's disrespectful and rude, well, wonder if I were to say to that same person that's telling me that I can't say this, that if you can't call me this gender. And I'm going to say, well, wait a minute, I'm offended by that. Well, what do you mean? We could say, there's all kinds of genders. There's all kinds of genders. I was like, no, I'm offended by that. There's only two genders. I'm offended by that. See? And it loses all fucking meaning right fucking there. Why is it that these motherfuckers over here on what side, or whatever side that they are on, that offended, butthurt, snowflake pieces of fucking garbage, gonna tell me that I can't say something, but when they say something, why can't I say, oh, that offends me? They're gonna say, well, so what? Well, I'm gonna say, well then, okay, then what's the point of this? What's the fucking point of this shit? So you're offended because I say something, but the minute I say, oh, I'm offended by what you just said, then it loses all fucking meaning. The whole fucking thing just loses all fucking meaning. Hopefully this is a fad that dies out real fucking soon. But by the way it looks, it's 2020 now, and nothing has changed yet in our culture. We should be way beyond this bullshit where names and sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. We're way beyond that now. Fuck, we're beyond to the point where if you fart in somebody's direction, you're going to get the cops called on you and you're going to jail. I mean, come on, man. This is getting ridiculous. And this is the reason why. It's one of the reasons why men are opting out of everything. They're just opting out of everything because they can't make any sense of all this bullshit. Because most of the time it's all these fucking women, these fucking progressive feminazis, you know what I'm saying? I'm serious. You can look this up right now. I mean, every man that actually is, guess what I do? I talk to women at work, okay, and they're not offended by anything, which is really weird because I don't know if it's somewhere in these big cities, it's starting to spread like a disease. These progressives and these fucking feminazi bitches are starting to come down and bleed down in our towns, and pretty soon you're going to start seeing it in our towns as well. These little towns that we live in. Like I live in a town of Tiffin, okay, in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Nothing progressive has happened here yet. I mean, it has, but it hasn't been as bad. But you just wait. It's coming in a town near you. All this progressive bullshit. These fucking feminazi bastards coming into our fucking towns and shit saying, oh, well, you can't say that. Well, guess what? Fuck you. I just did. Go fuck yourself. That's what I got to fucking say. Because you know what? The second, the first, all my amendments mean something to me. And by God, it should mean something to you, especially you younger men. You younger men, man, don't give up your rights, man. Don't give up your rights. Don't let these bitches tell you what the fuck to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. Gentlemen, we're living in times right now where things are going to get fucking complicated, and they are. They're fucking complicated as shit right now. Even I'm having a hard time keeping up. I'm fucking 44 years old. I'm an old fucker. I'm an old motherfucker. I still don't know what the fuck's going on over there. On this other side, you know what I'm saying? They got me confused. They got me lost. Because you can say this, but you can't say that. Well, wait a minute. I mean, I've been saying this for fucking years, so what? You're going to tell me I can't say this? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. And it's mostly these women. Sometimes you get a snowflake man on the side that's a feminist too, and he's just not getting laid at all. I mean, his dick's got cobwebs on it and shit. Shit, he's got spiders coming off that motherfucker every time he fucking unzips his fly to take a piss. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going to have to remember that one. Well, anyway, gentlemen, I'm glad you guys let me rant about these crazy things that are going on in this world. And I don't think the government has something to do with this, because they do. They do. The mind washing, the brainwashing bullshit, they fucking do. Hence the reason why we're in this predicament in the first place. Hence the reason why men don't want to get married to women, because, or have a relationship. It's getting even bad for having a relationship nowadays. Shit, man, here in Ohio, like I just said, man, after about 6 or 7 years, she's technically married to you. What? Where did this bullshit come from? Really? She's married to me? I didn't put no ring on her fucking finger. There's no contract here. You know what I'm saying, man? It's all getting nuts, man. I thought 2019 was bad. This is starting in January. This is just the beginning. This is the beginning of 2020. It's getting bad. It's getting really fucking bad. They're fucking amping up on everything. Gun control, all this shit. It's not gun control, it's people control. Okay? Everything that's going on right now is people control. Any way to control people, and it's depopulation as well. The reason why men are opting out is because it's people control. Men don't want to deal with that bullshit. And women are like, I want to get married. Oh, they're starting to see what's going on right now. But at the same time, what do they really see here? Do they actually see that something's going on that's really bad? Or do they see money signs in their eyes? See what I'm saying? I know a lot of scandalous chicks that would say, yeah, I see money signs. Maybe about 1%, which is like the size of my size of my pupil, would say, yeah, I want a real man in my life. I mean, that's like 1% out of what? 98%? I mean, we're all screwed here, gentlemen. I know I rant and I basically jump around a lot. I'm sorry about that, gentlemen. But, everything I got to say has some kind of educational value to it. It's educational to you men that are basically wondering if I should get into this relationship with this woman or actually get married to this woman. And the answer is no. You better do some hard, serious thinking here, pal. If you're going to put a rock on this chick's finger, you better do some serious thinking. And then, if you do, well, this has no meaning to you then. This video has no meaning to you. The only thing I can do is warn you about it, and that's it. And if you are going to put a rock on it, yeah, like I said, no value to you whatsoever. All right, gentlemen. Thank you for letting me rant and do my fucking thing. I appreciate you all. Love you all. To all my MGTOW soldier and my big towel brothers out there. It's Roach MGTOW soldier in the house. Hoorah!